Good afternoon. MSPs are debating John Swinney's last budget before the September referendum. The Finance Secretary says his spending plans for the year ahead will boost the economy and counter Westminster cuts. Mr Swinney says as part of the drive to sustain economic growth, the government is determined to do all it can to tackle inequality.
At a time when the UK government seems increasingly intent on dismantling the welfare state and has presided over an 8% fall in real hourly earnings in 2009 and 2012, we have maintained our commitment to our public services and to the social wage, our social contract with the people of Scotland.
The family of a missing five-man have offered a £1,000 reward for information about his disappearance. Alan Bryant was last seen outside Styx nightclub in Glenrothes more than 3 months ago. The 24-year-old's family say they won't give up on the search for him until he's found. Calls by Conservatives for a pre-election cut to the top rate of tax have been dismissed by the Lib Dem Chief Secretary to the Treasury. Danny Alexander claims reducing it from 45 to 40 pence for the highest earners will happen over his dead body. He says he can't see a justification for it.
45 is in the middle of the pack internationally. It's similar to our major competitors. There are many other things we can do to distinguish ourselves as a place to invest, but we also have to be conscious that in taking the difficult decisions that the IFS are pointing to in the next Parliament, we've also got to make sure that that is done fairly.
Workers at the Faslane Nuclear Naval Base have voted to go on strike in a pay dispute. It's the first time the site on the Clyde will have seen industrial action. Union Unite's angry that Babcock Marine, which runs it, has offered its members a 1% salary increase. Improved road safety measures are to be made outside the Harris Academy construction site. Concerns have been raised about the width of the section of Perth Road, but Dundee City Council are to reposition the lane's white line and introduce a 20 miles per hour speed limit. West End Councillor Fraser McPherson says it's the most sensible thing to do.
I'm very pleased that Dundee City Council has agreed to some road changes outside the Harris Academy site in Perth Road. Another very sensible thing is to put in an advisory 20 mile an hour speed limit past the site, particularly given that there are heavy goods vehicles driving in and out of the site on a regular basis.
And finally to football, Dundee having a new manager. Paul Hartley's to take